pom pom. Hello, we're live. Hey guys.
Sorry we're a little bit late.
We are a little bit late because we had tripod issues, but we're really excited to talk to you about summer activities today. Jane, are you gonna wear your unicorn head? You didn't want to? Too embarrassed? Tell us where you're checking in from. We have so much fun to share with you guys today, and we're excited to talk about it. We're going to be sharing summer boredom busters.
And boats.
And so we're going to be sharing pool noodle boats, a few different things you can do with pool noodles. We're going to be sharing how to make slime, and also how to make protein popsicles. And I'm going to do a quick share, so if you'll hold on just a second. Tell them how your summer's going so far, guys.
Pretty good. Really good. I've been doing a soda challenge and it ends on Saturday.
I have been doing it too.
And I get $50. I did it for a whole year.
Me too. I started the day when he started.
So something that we do with our kids, as you can hear them talk about, is that we do a no soda challenge for the whole year. And it starts, we take the month of July off, because that's kind of like the free month, but then it starts over again, and there's a few free days that the kids can have soda, like on their birthday, Christmas. What's another day? What are you doing?
There's like a viewer's thing up there. How do you do this?
Okay. Jackson, don't. Okay, sit down.
Alright.
I'm getting a little excited here. Okay. There we go. Someone make a comment, please, if you're on, so we can see that you are there. We want to make sure that we can see the live. We're working with a different tripod today, and it is a little bit more of a struggle to get all of us in. So we're going to crouch in like this so you can see everything that we're doing today.
Hi.
So if you are tuning in with us, please tell us where you're watching from so that we can make sure we can see your comments, because sometimes I have to make sure I swipe the right way to be able to see it. But for those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Camille Walker. I blog at MyMommyStyle, and it's a blog where we like to share family-friendly recipes as well as activities for kids, travel, different things that you can do as a mother to stay sane, both mentally, physically, and emotionally, because sometimes we all need that extra little bit of help. So,
we're making boats.
back to the soda challenge. How's it been for you guys this year?
Hard.
It's been hard.
The last week is the hardest.
Last week. Yeah, so we've been doing this soda challenge for a year, and if they stick to not doing soda for the whole year, they get $50 that they earn. So they're each going to be earning $50, and what do you guys want to put it toward? Have you decided?
We want to start flipping stuff to earn more money.
So my son Jackson is a little bit of an entrepreneur, and kids, I don't know about your kids, but our kids are always asking for ways that they can make more money. And so what we have done is researched, we're actually writing a book of ways that your kids can make money beyond the lemonade stand. And one of the things that my husband is going to try with our two kids is to do an eBay flipping business where they purchase a product with their own money, and then they try to sell it for more on eBay. So they're looking for a good deal, and then they turn around and they sell it for more, and then they learn how to invest that money and compound that money that they earn. So that's what they plan to do with the money that they get, and we'll see how that goes. Are you guys excited about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm curious, what are some ideas of ways that you guys like to have your kids earn money in the summer?
I write stories.
Wow.
That's another thing. So Jackson decided to create his own comic strip, and he
Well,
goes,
they're not exactly comics, it's more as if stories on paper.
yeah.
Stories on a paper.
So he goes door to door in our neighborhood selling these comics and,
They're not comics.
oh, stories.
Stories.
And he's earned money that way. He's been doing it for 2 years, and that was just his own idea to go ahead and do that.
I've been doing it for like 10 years. I started when I was like 5.
You've been doing it for 10 years, but you're only 9.
What?
What?
That doesn't make sense.
How could you have done it for 10 years if you're only 9?
I said for 5 years.
Oh, I thought you said 10 years. Okay.
Me too.
I just want to make sure that people can see us. Let us know if you can see us. I haven't seen a comment come through yet, so I want to make sure. Oh, hey, there's Amy. Okay, I have it in the right spot now. And Laura just joined us. Hi, Laura.
Hello,
Okay,
everyone.
so we're going to get started here. I'm trying to decide what a good angle is here because it's a little tight. But I was having tripod
Thank
issues,
you.
so we're using a different one. Carter would love to try that. Can't wait to learn about it. I can see you guys. Yay!
Hi,
Thanks,
Carter.
Amy. So today we have talked about a soda challenge that we do all year long where our kids earn $50 for the year if they skip out on soda. And it's actually been a really fun challenge for us. What do you think, guys? Did you like it? Jane's not even cracking a smile today. She's
It's
like
hard.
straight-faced. It's hard, but is it worth it?
Sorta.
Okay, well this tripod is giving me issues, but we're gonna come in like this. That's better. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do today is pool noodles, and my son Jackson and Jane are gonna show you how to make this. So I'm gonna hold it up high for them to demonstrate. This is something that you can do. Pool noodles are so easy to buy for kids, and you can get them at the dollar store or different things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to do this first.
Pool noodle boat.
Okay, Jackson, I'm going to angle it so that they can see a good spot for you. So tell us how you came up with this idea first, because this was your idea.
It wasn't exactly my idea. I went to scout camp and we were like doing this challenge with like boats,
Uh-huh.
with like pool noodles and stuff. And so I just came back one day and I'm like, these would make really good toys for the kids. So I just told my mom about it, made one, and they loved it. So we go to
So last year, I had just had a new baby. Oh, Laura says, good for your kiddos, no sodas. My daughter begs for them, and I've not allowed it because they are so addicting. Yeah, so we do allow for soda on special occasions for like Christmas and birthday, at the end of school year party. But Jackson and Jane have both done that this whole year. Hey, Mandy. So the soda challenge is almost up. And then they're going to be taking that money and investing it into a business where they're going to flip products that they purchase themselves and then resell on eBay for a profit. So they're going to shop at places they can find new toys at a discount and then resell them and then keep compounding that. So we're going to see how that goes. But I was curious if anyone watching has done different business ventures with your kids. I know Melissa, my blog partner on MyMommyStyle, their kids live in North Pole, Alaska, and they created a company called North Pole Rocks where they bought their own rock polisher and they polish rocks and then they sell them, and it's a really fun thing to get your kids at Christmas time because they're rocks from the North Pole, like the real North Pole. So that's a cool option. If you have a Mattel outlet store local, they have amazing deals. Oh, we don't. I wish we did. That would be a lot of fun. The kind of stores we were thinking about buying products was things like Kohl's or
Macy's.
or not Kohl's, Ross or
Macy's.
Target,
Macy's.
like on clearance, or TJ Maxx. Sometimes their toy section can be really good. Anyway, tangent, we weren't planning about talking about that, but it's kind of a fun, our kids are always asking for ways that they can make money, and one fun thing that we do in the winter time is rather than a lemonade stand, Jackson, why don't you tell them what you and Jane do together?
We do a donut and hot chocolate stand a few years ago. It made lots and lots and lots of money.
And do you remember what day you did it on?
No.
So the weekend that we like to do it as a tradition is Black Friday weekend. So a lot of people are out shopping and outside of their houses, and not necessarily like at the break of dawn do we get up and do that with the kids, but just during that day because
Like
everyone's
lunch.
home.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime. So hot chocolate and donut stand, and it's been a really fun way to make money. Amy says, yes, it's so hard because everything they want is so expensive. Oh, way cool. I like that idea. Yeah, so we're trying our very best to help our kids to learn ways to make money themselves and to feel like they have to work for what they get, huh, guys? Yeah, we're trying. We always try. So if you have any cool ideas, I would love to hear about yours because there are fun ways to do different things. Anyway, back to the pool noodle boats. I feel like we have a much better angle here. So, you start with this, a pool noodle.
Simple pool noodle.
Yeah. And do you want me to show you?
Can I cut it, Mom?
So Jackson just took his pocket knife safety course, and we've been learning about the blood circle and how to use a pocket knife through scouting and everything. And so I'm letting Jackson use a sharp knife because he has done that. Amber says, what shirt are you wearing? It looks super amazing. Oh, thanks, Amber. It's actually a dress.
It's for
Yeah, so I can link to where I got this actually, but it's a maxi dress that I love to wear in the summertime because it's nice
can I
and
stop
soft.
cutting?
Yeah, okay, but let's use the table here.
Okay.
Make sure that we're being safe.
Can we tilt the camera around? Because I want them to see
Yeah,
this.
I will tilt it so that they can see. Hey, Anne. Okay, so be really careful.
So you want to put it at a good rate, like right there.
So tell them what you just did.
I just cut it into this little piece. And now you need to put it about right here and cut it right around the middle, but not exactly in the middle. We are going to use this later. Now this is what we will use as the deck of the boat. Get toothpicks, pretty much anything that has a sharp end. I got a skewer stick and snapped it in half.
And it's a little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Get a little piece of paper.
So this came from a pad of paper. Do you want to show them the pad of paper?
Oh, I left it in the
Why don't
kitchen.
you, I'll go grab it for you.
So you just poke a hole in here.
And then
Through it like that. See that? And then fold it around like this and then stick it in the other side. Then push it up. The stick will act as the mast of the boat. And this is the sail. Stick it in. And you got your pool noodle boat. And if you want, you can add little tiny like other parts of noodle to it, like make it look cool with duct tape, that stuff. I'm just gonna start doing that.
Jane, why don't
This
you
might
work
take
on
a
your
second.
pool noodle boat too? You can show, you can make one. Do you want to color it? You want to color the mast?
No, I want to make the slime.
We will. We're going to do that after this.
Okay. So if you want to add anything, just get some duct tape, that stuff. Just stick it on. Like
And you're done.
this.
And that makes a cool.
Do you think it will still
Chippy
float as well
thingamabobby.
if the tape is
Yes.
at the bottom?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
It'll float. It's a noodle. Yeah, so
It's a float.
It'll float.
It will float because these are noodle thingamabobbies.
Okay, and I have one more piece to put on. Gonna make this look like a TIE fighter or something.
Here, this one's in the way. Let's move that so we can see it.
Just gotta take some duct tape off. Rip it. Oh, I did that. Total fail. Hashtag total fail. Hashtag total fail.
Amy says, my kids would love these in a small pool in our yard. Yes, that's what we've used it for. We've also used these pool noodles to put them on like a slip and slide so you can have like a tunnel of water going through. What else have we used them for?
And then put them in water and they'll float and move around and stuff.
You did a blog post on them.
You can blow on them to put them for the
I've taken pictures about the pool noodles. I haven't put it up on the blog yet, but if I get to it soon, I'll do
You did
that.
it like a year ago.
I know. I took the pictures a year ago. I just had a baby, so I hadn't gotten it up on the blog yet. So to make the sail, we just used paper from this pad of paper, but you could easily cut whatever you want, you know, to make your own.
And here's my boat. Pretty cool, right?
This is the boat
And
that she just made.
You can put like this in the front, the
Hold it down
back.
so they can't see it.
Put it
You can put this in the
wherever you
front,
want.
the back. You can put it pretty much anywhere. Like mine, I used four halves of a noodle, a skewer stick that I split in half, and a piece of paper. There's your boat.
And do you use your Lego guys to play with your...
Sometimes I just like cut little tiny holes in this, like right here, something, like about the size of a Lego guy's legs. Then I just stick it in. I imagine they could probably use these little toothpicks instead of tape and stick.
To stick them together rather than the tape. That might be a good idea so it doesn't catch the water. Either way, toothpicks or tape, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So another fun thing that we like to use a pool noodle for is to make a lightsaber. So I don't know how many of you have Star Wars fans at your house, but we like to make a lightsaber. So we're going to show you really quick how to do that. So let's get these.
Could I do it?
Yeah, let's just move these out of the way.
We need duct tape.
We're going to cut this
And
smaller
this.
though. That's still a little long. Let's cut it.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
should we cut it in half so it's like two
No.
shorter ones?
No.
Okay.
Those ones
I
are
would say about right. There we go. Something good. Ooh, we can make this like a Kylo Ren lightsaber, like this. Okay, we need some duct tape.
Did you just turn English?
Hi. I like talking like this. It sounds fun.
Can I rip it for you?
I can rip it myself. Just rip the duct tape.
Good job.
Go to the bottom of the pool noodle and you wrap it around the bottom of the pool noodle.
Here, let's straighten it out.
And then you have to get two pieces
Got my finger in there.
for this and then make
We
it like
need a
kind
little
of-
bit more duct tape.
Okay, add another layer right here.
I think.
And if you do want to make it look more official, it's best if you use the silver duct tape and then you also have black to make like the little buttons and then another strip right here, but I don't have black.
You could just use a Sharpie.
Yeah, that's true. You could use a Sharpie and color it.
Oh, what the heck?
But this is a really fun idea for if you want to do a Star Wars party and you're using it as a, you know, games that you're doing at the party or as a favor for the kids to take home. And
Just an FYI, you don't use this as a piñata bat.
yeah, and kids can really hit each other hard with it and not get hurt. That's our favorite thing.
It's foamy.
Because my boys love to fight, even Jane does sometimes, and with a pool noodle, you
It's
don't
like-
hurt each other,
It's
and
like
that's good.
it's like almost a pillow
But
fight,
with a
but
knife,
chin up.
I
No,
would
no.
die. With this, or this.
Not cool, Jane. Don't say that you'll die. Don't say that.
I could really die.
Okay,
Yes, we know that.
so there you go. There's your pool
Can we
noodle.
make the Kylo Ren?
I would make it a little bit,
Can we
the
make it
handle a little
Kylo
bit
Ren?
better. Sure, if you want to.
Yay, Kylo Ren lightsaber.
Have any of you ever done this? Made a pool noodle lightsaber?
I know
We
my
wanna
cousin
know.
have.
We want to know. Make it longer. It won't stick all the way around. Okay.
Please vote if your person has. I know.
Hey, it's your grandma. She just joined too. Hey, Ruth.
Well, I never knew that her middle name was our little baby brother's name.
Yeah, that's how he got his name. Yeah. So that's what the lightsaber is going to look like. If you do have black tape, you can add it around to make it look a little more official, like with buttons and everything. I like to use duct tape for that because you could use a Sharpie, but it just takes a little bit longer to fill it all in. Okay, so we're going to move on to making slime. Now, if in the description, if you want to save this recipe, share this to your wall so that you can access it later. And then also, the one that I'm going to be sharing today is a little bit different than the one that is in the blog. So today we're just going to be doing glitter glue slime. The recipe on the blog is for fluffy glitter glue slime. So depending on whether or not you have contact solution and shaving cream would depend which one you're actually making. So you can decide which one you want. You may even have these ingredients at home. So we're, oh, there we go. That's a little bit big.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
It's a
cool.
lightsaber. Who cares?
Very good.
What?
Okay, so let's cut a half circle out of the smaller piece to fit like a Kylo Ren saber. Yes, so she's saying,
Thank you.
You want to cut
Country
this
hot
part.
sauce person.
So that was from Courtney. So she's saying
Courtney.
cut halfway through there so it fits better.
Okay.
Does that
Thanks
make
for
sense?
the tip.
You want to try that? Just be careful when you're cutting. That was a
Okay.
good tip. Nope, we don't cut like that. Let's take it off like this, and then you can cut right on the table.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you, or you got it?
Got it.
Okay, be careful. Careful, careful.
Just gotta. Then we will. Keep it off my leg.
That
Thanks
fits a little
for the
better.
tip.
Yeah. She saved your sword, your lightsaber there. That fits a little bit better.
Thank you, Courtney.
Very cool. And if you really wanted it to look like Kylo Ren, you'd do red, right?
Yeah, but we only had blue.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is our lightsaber.
Maybe we should give that to Jet.
He would
That
love
would
it.
be helpful.
Okay, so this recipe, where is my recipe? Did the paper fall?
I want the recipe.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So Jane's going to be helping us with this one.
Contact
The
solution.
very first thing, nope, that's
No.
not what we're going to do. Just listen
Can
to
I
the
do contact
instructions.
solution?
We're not going to do the contact solution in this one. Okay, so Jane, you're going to empty the whole bottle. So we have glitter glue.
It'll
And
make
that
it
makes-
glittering.
This will-
But it can't be. It's not gonna be glittery.
Yes, it will.
So this will make it so that it takes the step out of having to add your own glitter, which makes it a lot less of a mess. So I would suggest getting this glitter glue. In the blog post that is linked through, you can find a direct link to this glue that you can buy if you want to do that just directly from Amazon. We've had some trouble purchasing it on our own at the store because slime is so popular right now that it has been sold out like everywhere.
I followed the recipe. Brilliant.
So that's for
Yeah, so Amy says she made it once and added the glitter herself, and as the kids played with it, it came off and it glued to her counter and would not come off. Oh yeah, so this will help save you a lot on the time and mess. So Jane, why don't you dump that into the bowl?
Dump, dump, dump. Ooh, it's slimy.
You're going to want to put the whole thing in.
Yeah, I know that.
Put
I
in
do
Elmer's
that since
glue.
school.
I see tons of commercials about this. Put in Elmer's glue.
I done this at school, but with different kinds of glue.
Just the white school glue.
Yeah, this is the glitter glue to help it be sparkly and fun.
And it looks very sparkly and cute.
Because you love all things pink, right, Jane?
Should have said the green. Should have saved the green slime.
It's coming. Just let it go.
If I bend it, it goes better.
This might take a while.
There's a lot in here.
Okay, so after we add that glitter glue, is it still coming out? We'll let it keep going for a while. So depending on different recipes that you look at, some call for contact solution, some don't. Some call for borax, some don't. Those tend to be ingredients that will vary depending on what you're making. If you want to make fluffy slime, you can add
Is this
shaving cream, but you want to make sure that it's the foam
Mustache
kind, not gel, because to make it nice and fluffy, you need the white fluffy kind, not the gel kind. So just keep that in mind depending on which one you're doing. Oh, careful.
Are we making the stretchy slime first?
Okay, now Jane, after you do this, so this is the easiest recipe that I have found so far. So after you do the whole bottle of glitter glue slime, or glitter glue, not slime, you want to fill up this bottle halfway with water. So Jane, go take that to the bathroom and fill it halfway with water, please.
Halfway.
But what about this?
Why
No,
not
that's
I
for
do it?
something
Why
else.
not I do it?
Okay.
I'll do
I
it.
want to do it.
No, let Jane do it because you did the boats. Just fill it halfway, okay?
She might fill it up too high.
So if I was making fluffy slime today, which I'm not, we might add it after just if we want to show both ways, but be really careful about how much shaving cream you add, because if you add too much to your mixture, it will make it more brittle. So you want to be really careful on how much borax you add, and also how much shaving cream that you add.
She said hi, Jackson, so I said hi back.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
We have 94 people watching this.
Yeah, we have 94 people watching. Tell us where you're watching from. We want to say hi. Hey, Jeanette.
Hi.
Carter is here watching now, says Amy.
Hi, Carter. How you doing?
Is Jane coming back?
No,
where are you all
not
watching
90.
from? Hello. Jeanette, where are you watching from? Tell us. We want to know.
Oh, he said cool first.
Louisiana, says Mary. Cool. I've never been to Louisiana. Washington State, Trina. Very cool.
People are coming from all over the globe.
Hi from California. What part of California, Patty? Okay, perfect.
No.
So she's adding half a bottle full of water. That's perfect.
Into that?
Yeah.
At first I thought
No,
she
that's
was like-
exactly what she was supposed to do. Hey, Jane, will you go grab a spoon, honey? I forgot to grab a spoon.
Hashtag almost
Pennsylvania
ultimate fail.
and the Netherlands. How cool.
I'm from PA.
I want to go to the Netherlands.
What? I'm from PA.
That PA is Pennsylvania.
Oh.
It's shortened like UT is Utah.
Oh. Hi from Texas.
Christy from Texas.
Good day, mate.
No. Good day, mate, is Australia.
Howdy, y'all.
There you go. Okay, well, you're going to be stirring it.
What?
Okay, start stirring that in. So right now we're making glitter glue. This is a super easy recipe. So we have 1 bottle of glitter glue from Elmer's and a half bottle full of water. And we're stirring that in right now.
Please hashtag ultimate fail.
After you play slime, make sure to wash your hands so your hands don't get so dirty. This slime is sticky too.
Yeah. Okay, so as she's stirring that, I'm going to show you a key ingredient for making slime in any form. You're going to have a base of a borax solution. So what we're going to be doing is I already have I have a cup of water here. Some recipes say to use warm water. Some people just say to use water in general. Sorry about that. Someone was calling. So after you do, okay, Jane, that's good. That's good right there. So we're going to make this borax solution, and you want to be really careful. Will you go? Actually, we'll use this instead. Never mind. So we have 1 cup full of water, and then we're going to add a tablespoon of borax to that solution to make our borax solution.
What even is borax?
It's a cleaning, it's stuff that's used for detergent or cleaners.
So is it sort of like baking soda? Oh,
It's
just
okay.
spilled all over the floor. Hope Poppy doesn't
do
go
it.
for that.
I do.
Poppy.
Okay, so this doesn't go in there, Jane. You
Goes
add
in
it to
there.
this water. So can you dump it into the water? Okay, and now we need, just use this as a spoon, and you need to stir it in until it dissolves.
Hi from my mama.
Are you gonna
Hi. We
pour
just
it in
made
there?
A whole gallon of slime. Holy cow, a whole gallon. That's awesome. Keep on clicking on the like. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, share this to your wall if you want to be able to have it for later. And please like our page. We love it so much.
Ooh, at
Thank you so much.
89.
Mom.
Okay, so Jane is dissolving this borax solution into the water. And you have to be, this is another thing that you have to be super careful about, because this will also change the consistency of your slime. So you want to add it a little bit at a time, and don't go too crazy, because then you can't go back. Hi, Yvette.
What? Hi, who?
She said hi, Bet.
Yvette.
Yvette. Okay. Hello.
Okay, so Jane, I'm going to have you take this. It looks like it's almost all the way dissolved. I'm just going to turn that a little bit more. Hi, from Odessa.
Another Texan person. That's 2 Texan people.
Yeah.
I think
Lots of
that's
people
2.
like this.
Okay. So this part, we're going to add just a little bit at a time, so we make sure that we don't make it too stiff. And we're going to do that with 1 teaspoon at a time. So Jane, go ahead and add 1 teaspoon.
Into that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then, well, actually, let's do 2. I think 2 teaspoons would be fine.
Just 2?
Yep. Okay, now leave that in here, and then you're going to take your spoon again and keep stirring.
Is it going to start becoming slimy? Because there's no more ingredients. Is there
stirring.
shaving cream? Are we going to put shaving cream in?
Not yet.
Okay.
Looks like it's starting to thicken up, so make sure you get a good spin on that.
Want to add more? Yeah.
Okay, Jackson,
Well,
why
it's
don't...
getting sticky.
Yep, why don't you add 2 more teaspoons?
Okay, me?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Jane, you're gonna be stirring while he adds it. So there's 1.
If this spills, is this bad?
It's okay.
Some of it.
Yeah, now it's getting really slimy.
Okay, keep stirring.
Yeah, keep on. Maybe we should do that at the end.
So as the slime starts to take form, you'll notice that it will stop sticking so much from the edge of the bowl, and it will start to clump more together. So keep stirring up, Jane. Keep stirring.
It's just sticking. It's starting to become one big
There you go.
clump.
That's good. That's what you want.
Should we add more?
I don't think so. I think you guys should start using your... So Jane, get your hands in there and start to play with it and see if you can make it into a ball.
Could I?
No, have Jane do it.
Okay.
Where do I put this with some of the slime in?
You can just put it right back in the bowl and pull it off with your fingers.
I want to touch it. Why is this so sticky?
Well, we need your hands clean to add more borax if we need it. Just get both hands in there. Go after it.
Go after it.
There you go.
Jane, it's slimy.
Okay, Jane, what do you think? Do you want it to be more stiff or do you like it how it is?
It looks really sticky. Is it sticky?
Is it sticking to your hands or do you... I think we need to add a little bit more.
Borax.
So add another teaspoon. Okay,
Another.
Jane, now you're going to be mixing it with your hands.
Why do I have to mix it with dirty, slimy
Okay, get in there and mix it because pretty soon it's going to stop sticking to you and it's going to stick to each other. Just get your hands in there.
Put your hands in, Jane. Your hands are already messy. That means that you can do whatever you want.
Okay, start forming it into a ball and mixing it with your fingers. Nope, don't put your hands out. Keep them over the bowl.
Because what if that falls?
Hi, Amanda from Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Okay, how's it feeling, Jane? Do you want it to be more of a ball or do you like it how it is?
I want to be more of the ball.
Okay, so Jackson, add some more borax in. I would probably, I think you're adding a lot of water there. So stir it a little bit and then add.
Okay. Thanks for... Oh, look at the spoon. It's like 90% slime. Oh, it's sticking. Jane, keep on stirring. Keep on stirring. Ah! Just got all over my hands. It's trying to form. Ah!
Don't worry.
So at this point,
slimy.
at this point of the slime, it's totally preference, but I would keep forming it with your hands so it's not lumping.
Want me to do it with my hands?
Yeah, get in there. Take it off the spoon. There you go.
I want to do it. I want to mix it and do that stuff.
Why are we going to put the mustache cream in?
So we can show how it looks now, and then we can add.
Is that thing gonna?
You
have
could
a
leave it like
mustache?
this. So pull it apart and show how it is like stretchy.
It's not exactly stretching. It
Well,
just rips.
we probably added a little bit too much. If it starts to rip like that, that means you may have added too much.
Rip.
So get the corners from the bowl because that's the pieces that will make it so it's not so.
It's all stuck to my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wash it.
So if you want to make it into fluffy slime, from this point there you can add a couple of things, and this is on the blog post if you want to check it out to make it a little bit differently. You would add multi-purpose contact solution. You can get this from anywhere, just like a basic brand. It doesn't matter if it's name brand or anything. And then also the shaving cream is what will turn it into fluffy slime. So do you guys want to show how we turn it into fluffy slime, or just keep it as it is?
Keep it
No,
as it
I
is.
have it fluffy slime.
Why don't we divide it in half and show the different options? So Jackson, break it in half with your hands.
This is the fluffy slime.
Okay, put that in the bowl. And Jane, if you're going to want to do the fluffy, then you have to go after it. So we're going to add just a little bit of this shaving cream, and I'll show you how it works.
Slime.
Okay, so we have just a little bit of the slime, and we're going to add... Okay, Jane, mix those together. Just with your hands. Just with your hands.
Hands.
Just with your hands.
Does she have to wash her hands?
And we might, because we don't have it in there yet, we might need to add some contact solution. Because with fluffy slime, it's a little bit different. So Jane, put your hands down here. I'm going to add a couple drops of this and see if we can take one and make it the other. I've never done that before. I've either done one or the other, so I don't know if you can transfer it from one to the other.
My hands are so...
Put your hands down in the bowl so they can kind of see.
It's not as cool as this slime.
I don't know if you can transfer it over from one to the other. I think you've got to either do one or the other.
You're just baking
It looks like marshmallow. I don't know. You're getting there. Dig your fingers into it more and see if you can. Yeah.
But none of it's back here.
Okay, try to keep mixing it with your hands. Okay, so it looks like transferring it from one to the other is not working out so well.
Hi from Nebraska.
So for those of you who are just tuning in, we have shared pool noodle boats, ways to make money in the summer as your kids if they want to do their own thing. Also lightsabers with pool noodles, slime, as you can see. And now we're going to be talking about protein popsicles.
This is super sticky.
So this is an idea that I came up with. I was wanting to make protein popsicles, but think of different ways to make them. So there's two ways that you can add protein to your popsicles. One way is through Greek yogurt. The other is through protein powder. And the link to how to make them is on the blog as well. But I just kept it really simple because I also made... Jane? Oh, it looks like it's kind of working. Keep squishing it. See if you can get it to work. So,
Did you hear that crack?
I made teething pops for my little boy. And his, I didn't worry, and I brought these out before we went live. But I bought this little container for my baby to be able to chew on because you can make your own popsicles and it helps with their teeth coming in. So I made some with these little forms. And then also I have recipes for these yogurt protein popsicles. So these protein popsicles just have equal parts, well, maybe a little bit more yogurt. So Greek yogurt, applesauce, and then cut up pieces of fruit. So you can see I did little strawberry hearts. Not that you have to cut it into hearts, but I just did it anyway. And that's pretty much what that popsicle is made of. I believe it's like 47 calories per popsicle. So this would be a great late night snack if you're wanting to have something sweet but don't want to overdo it with the wrong thing. So those are protein popsicles. I also showed teething popsicles, and if you're having more of a sweet tooth, I was experimenting with applesauce, as you can see. So this one is caramel apple. So I put caramel at the top and caramel at the bottom, and then I put applesauce through the middle of the popsicle form. One thing I would be careful about with these popsicles is that the caramel didn't solidify as... I think I bought the wrong caramel. So I did like a low calorie caramel and it doesn't solidify as well. If you did want to do caramel apple popsicles this way, you would need to do like the caramel candy chews and melt them down and then put them in before you freeze them so that it will freeze, because I found that when I went to take the popsicle form out, the popsicle stick didn't stick to it. It worked much better if I mixed it with yogurt. Or using one that's not low fat. Oh yeah, so let's show. Potato. So those are some ideas. You can buy these forms from Amazon. Again, you can link through the site and make your own with your kids. It's a really fun way to make popsicles through the summer. So you want to show your different slime? Okay, so that's Jane's fluffy slime, and we took that and made it from the regular slime, and it actually worked fine.
Why do you need a green thumb when you can have a pink thumb?
So that's kind of the basic principle of making the slime. You'll want to make sure to have the borax solution and contact solution.
Freaky? How's that freaky?
Freaky. Jane, show them yours up close. So Jane's was using the shaving cream and the contact solution. I'm going to show them how it stretches a little bit. Hers is a little bit firmer.
It takes a long time to...
But you can see it's still super fun to play with. Another fun thing you can do...
Linda.
Hey, Linda.
And it's still super sparkly.
Yeah, so one thing that you can do to help with the stretchiness is to add hand lotion. And you can scent it that way if you want to. And you can also color it with food coloring if you want to. There are so many different variations.
Smells sort of weird, smell it.
And then Jackson's is just the glitter slime that we used with the glue at the beginning. So a fun thing that I saw someone do with this the other day was they made blue slime.
I thought borax was bad for kids' skin contact.
I've never heard that, Rebecca. I'll have to check into that. There are recipes that don't use borax.
Slime in your ear. What?
So one thing about this glitter slime is I saw someone make it with blue slime, and then they got shark toys and fish toys, and they made patterns and pretended like it was water. So that's kind of a fun thing to do if you want to do that.
Slime in whose ear?
Slime in your ear. Linda, thank you for sharing our video. That means so much to us if you share it.
Thank you.
And that lets Facebook know that you like our videos. And then if you want to subscribe through text messages, you can actually text follow MMSLIVE to 40404. And that will make it so that you will get text messages anytime that we go live.
Wash your hands after, so your hands
So
don't get
Rebecca
dirty.
says that she saw that on Pinterest that borax was not good for kids to touch. I've never heard that, but I actually have the box right here next to me, so I'll read it and see.
Who needs a green thumb when you can have a pink thumb?
Yeah, Jackson and Jane, why don't you switch the slimes and you can play with them for a minute.
I got hit in the thumb and it swelled up.
I got hit in the thumb too, but way better.
You'd say way worse, not way badder. Way badder.
Way worse, I mean.
Way badder. You can make pizza out of it.
Okay, so one thing about borax, Rebecca was saying that she heard that it was bad for kids. I'm just reading the box right now, and it says it contains sodium tetraborate. So do not eat it or put it in your eyes. So I think that would be why it would be an issue if you don't want your kids to eat it. And then it says that if you get it in your eyes, to rinse for 15 minutes and make sure there's no irritation left. And then if you ingest it, to give a large full glass of milk or water. Do not induce vomiting and call a physician immediately. But I don't think, other than that, I think it's just saying to not eat it or have it in your eyes. Why did you just do that?
It's an awkward looking bowling pin.
Doing live with kids is always very interesting. So Jane had something to show you. Jane, do you want to show them now? Is that what you were trying to do?
It's an awkward bowling pin.
Show them what, Mom?
Oh, I don't know. You just grabbed the screen and brought it down really fast, so I didn't know why you did that.
Bowling pin.
So I wanted to show
Oh, it's a
them
rubber
Oh, you wanted to show them your slime?
It's a rubber chicken.
Don't forget, it's light pink.
It's
Okay,
a
and
rubber chicken.
one last tip before we say goodbye is if you're having a rainy day in the summer and you're looking for something fun for your kids to do, we like to get masking tape. Masking tape is typically better, or packing tape, but I have duct tape here, so I'll just use that as an example. You create road maps all through your house, and then you give each of the kids a car that they can drive along the tape, like inside the house, up and over your couches, down on the carpet. That's why packing tape is typically better, because it can come off. I'm meaning to say like painter's tape, because that comes off and on really easily. So that's a really good idea.
This is pink Jello.
Be careful with borax, says JP. Oh, there's a recall alert. So yeah, if you want to read more about that, I would just be really careful when you're with your kids. Make sure that you're not allowing them to drink it like lemonade. But maybe there's something with touching it. As far as the container says, I didn't see any warnings with touching. But anyway, thank you for tuning in with us. You can tune in every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And also I do cooking shows on Tuesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So please share this to your wall. Please like My Mommy Style. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll check with you later.
Bye.